Hello again, lockpicking Paul here, and tonight I've got Frank-En-Steen for challenge lock. So this I think is left-hand Loki's, and it's got Frankenstein's bolts, which Nigby has added to it. I don't know if Nigby set me up with this lock. I got it in the post today, and the first thing I did is put the key in it, check it all worked, which it did, which is fine. I went to pull the key out and the plug came with it. This screw here was loose, and it pulled right off. So I don't know if it undone it. I don't know if it had come loose in the post, but I ended up doing an emergency gutting across my desk. Everything in the lock came out, all the driver pins, the key pins, all the springs, and by a miracle, nothing got brent. So looking at Nigby's video, I managed to put it all back together again, exactly the way it was meant to be. So I'm not sure if that was a booby trap or not. I'm going to cut him the benefit of the doubt and say it wasn't, and it came loose in transit. He is a bit of a joker, but I don't think that's a bit too devious even for him. But anyway, I'm going to take Frank-En-Steen's bolts off and get it set up in a vise, and let's see if I can get this thing open. Back in a mo. Right then, all set up in a vise, bolts are off, and I'm going to exercise my right to pick it upside down as it's a challenge lock. Right, let's see how much progress we can make with this. Careful, don't kick the tensioner out. Hey. Well, actually, I've got to be honest, that is the fastest I've ever picked that. My practice runs were not that quick. So I'm chuffed to bits getting home that quickly. So let's do a gut. Prove it's all there. Let's see if we can change the focus to multi. Good. Right. Gutting tray. And I've got a, right, where's my shim? We won't do the gutting like we did when we first got it. Stay there, you. Stop rolling. Right. Focus, focus. Come on. Whoop. Dump these out. So far, there are no mods to the core. Oh, what's that actually? The inside of there. It's not a mod, is it? Yes, it is. There's a core mod to 1. Oh, is that what Nigby did? Yeah, it's a very, well, So let's check the book. Nigby, chamber 1. Well, number 1 he's marked as. Now, I looked at the pins in this lock when I did the impromptu gutting, and I couldn't see what was different about number 1 pin, either the key pin or the driver. And it's difficult to show this, but there is a very subtle mod to that chamber. Sneaky blighter. Very subtle. I'm going to do a chamber mod myself. I'm probably not going to be as subtle as Nigby though. But yeah, I'm going to leave the pins and I'll do a chamber mod. But what that is, well, the next person will find out. So anyway, let's carry on with the gutting. Some kind of mushroomy toadstooly thing. I love this pin. And all the standard pins are in there. I'm going to leave those in just because it's a little less painful. Let's orient these the right way around. It's a great looking set of pins. Right. In fact, what I'm going to do is this. Because I've done this before and tipped everything on the floor. So there you go. There are the pins. And I'm not going to mod the pins. I am going to make a chamber modification. There's a lot of room for changes here still. All right, so I'll be back in a bit once I've made the mod. Prove it all still works. And yeah, see you shortly. Cheers. Right. Back from the garage. I've made my modification and I've just done a test pick to make sure that the lock is still pickable. It picks about the same in terms of time. It has changed the binding order. Interesting. It certainly finished on a different pin this time, that's for sure. Anyway, let's lock that back up, show that it still works. Going to be ever so careful with that damn. Okay, that way up. Yeah. Just be careful putting the key in and out with this screw thing on the back. It does come loose. Right. I need to go and put Frank-En-Steen's bolts back on. I've filled out the book. So this one's got my sticker and the chamber that I've modified. If nothing else, this is going to get to be quite an interesting sticker album, I think, at the end of the day. So I shall get this packaged up and sent on. It's going to someone on the UK Lockpickers Forum on Facebook. I forget the guy's name. Hang on a second here. Do we know the guy's name? I do know the guy's name. Hang on. Yes, Richard Jones. Apologies, Richard. So yes, I'm going to get this package up and sent off to you. So you should have it sort of by Monday or Tuesday, subject to when I can get to a post office as soon as possible. I will get this to you. I know you're working on a couple of other challenge locks right now, so you might be welcoming the extra time. That's it. I've had this for the sum total of less than 14 hours. I'm feeling pretty good about that. So that's it for tonight. Hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. Fun lock. Nice job, Left Hand Loki, and nice job, Nigby. So I'll get it sent off. Enjoy your picking. Cheers.